Yeah.
of the
How many
human brain.
emotions are there in humans' life?
That's a debate. So yes, what's up, Deepali?
Yeah, I'm doing good. Thanks for asking. How are you doing?
All good, all good.
Yeah.
So what else?
I was asking you that like if a kid want to join Clapingo because
Hmm.
they are kid and it's not their native language and they do not have environment to speak.
Hmm.
Do you getting noise from my side, isn't it?
Yeah, a bit of
Wait,
bell
wait, wait.
from.
It's a TV voice.
Okay.
Yeah. So if kids want to join Clapingo and because they are kid and they do not know how to speak, but still they want to learn English. So how they can join Clapingo? Like first they need to work on their English, and after once they get comfortable, after that they can join Clapingo.
There's nothing like that. Anybody can join Clapingo.
Not
We
like
get
that, like
taught.
they do not know how to speak. Like if you just telling them that you can speak on this topic, so they do not know how to make sentences. So
So it's not necessary that they have to speak about topics. So we even teach from scratch. So sometimes I get students who don't know anything about anything in English, not even tenses, and I teach them tenses from scratch. So I make them recite their daily routine, right? So I teach them present simple tense, right? Then I make them talk about what happened during the day, right?
okay.
So there we use past simple tense and sometimes even past continuous tense, right? So likewise, we can teach some simple tenses
Yeah.
by asking some simple questions like these. What do you do during the day, right? How do you spend the day today, right? Or how do you spend? What's your daily routine like? Or how do you spend your normal day? How do you spend your normal day? Or what does your normal day look like? You can ask many questions like these to
Okay.
get them to speak.
Yeah. And like I do know that I do have a learner application. I'm using learner application, so I do know that they'll also have IELTS and also for kids section. So kids are also learning this language through this platform. Is just amazing. Don't you think that?
Yes, that is great. Yes.
Yes, and like everyone has fear that you guys are fluent and like like youngers, not only youngers and olders and senior citizen also using this platform. So
Hmm.
somehow they have this fear that they are not able to speak in English because they
Hmm.
are just a kid and their parents also do not have any idea. So if they are watching this video, so what would you like to tell them?
So if such learners are watching this video.
Yes.
So this learner doesn't know anything in English. That is, they have
Yes,
no
yes.
basics. They
Yeah.
haven't spoken English. Okay. So I would tell them that, it's good that you're watching videos and learning a lot of words, but then, you need to actually start practicing English to learn English, right? So it's just like how you ride a bicycle. I often use this example, whenever somebody asks me, can I really learn English? And I tell them, yes, you can. It's just like any other skill, right? Just like how you ride a bicycle, how you learn to ride a bicycle. Right? How do you learn to ride a bicycle? You get on it and you start riding, right?
Yes.
Initially, initially you will fall a lot, right? You'll
Yes.
fall, you'll break your knee, not break your knee, but yeah, I mean, you'll get a few scratches here and there, right? And maybe, yeah, maybe you might also even fall on your knee, hurt your knee badly. But despite that, you get back on, right? After a couple of days, right?
Yes.
So just like that, you have to start speaking in English, even if you're making a lot of mistakes. It doesn't matter because this is a platform
Yeah.
meant for that, to make
I
mistakes,
just Yeah, I want to ask you something regarding this. Do you guys provide like any assignment for them, or any homework kind of thing for kids?
If required, yes. If it's required, then we do. I mean, I do sometimes,
Hmm.
so I'll give them some small homework. Uh, so I make them do worksheets sometimes. So grammar worksheets, fill in the blanks, right, to get
Yeah.
their tenses right. Yes. So I send the worksheets. Then, I mean, if that's required, like if nothing works out, then they'll
Yeah.
have to learn the basics, right? Then I give them some lessons in basics, right? I give them worksheets to work out,
Yes.
so they get better off that.
Yeah. And second, one more question is that, like, you are from South India and you do not know Marathi language, Hindi language, you do not know North Indian language. And if that learner is from North India and they actually are facing this issue that um, you are getting confusion to understand them. So how do you deal with the situation if that learner facing this
Yes.
issue? Yeah.
Yeah. That is a challenging situation, yes. So we'll have to speak to them very slowly, right? In
Yeah.
some simple words, we have to use simple words with them. Um, at times, yeah, they do get a little impatient.
Yeah.
Uh, right, I understand that. So I try to communicate with them in whatever Hindi I know. But I'm like whatever Hindi words I know, right? I'll just mix that up with English uh, to teach them. Yeah, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. So sometimes I make use of the screen share, right, to show them pictures, right? Then they'll understand, you know. So yeah, you'll have to engage them in various ways. You have to be innovative. Yes.
Yeah, wait a minute. Yeah, yeah, please go ahead. I'm listening.
So that's what I'm saying. Sometimes you have to show them some multimedia, like uh, some images or videos,
Yeah.
right? Yes.
Yeah, and also I also want to add here something, like those are watching this video and they want to join Clapingo. So we both have channel on YouTube. Like your channel is Abhilash S. Kumar and my channel is have a long way to go, Clapingo. And if you do not know how to download this application, so you can check out my description. So you will get the Clapingo link over there, and also Clapingo mobile application over there. If you are downloading this application throughout our link, so you will get 15% discount, 14% discount, and it's a Diwali, and because of that, you will get 2 courses for free, which what for 2,000 rupees. Yes. So do not lose this offer. I must say.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you pitching right now? Okay. I was wondering like what's going on. Okay.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah. So
So
yeah, yeah. And actually, what do you think about emotions? Like how emotions works in in humans' life?
emotions, yeah. Hmm.
Yes.
How emotions work. Okay.
Yes.
I feel that emotions are just are are a kind of a function of the brain
Yes.
due to the action of some neurotransmitter chemicals in the brain.
Okay. Yeah.
Right. So I think we evolved the ability to feel emotions as well as to sense the other's emotions
Yes.
through uh, I guess yeah, it worked to our survival. It worked to our survival.
Hmm.
So it worked well for our survival. So I guess our brains evolved that capacity gradually through evolution, through
Yes.
you know thousands and thousands of years of evolution, right?
Yeah.
So emotions are a result of that, of tens of thousands of years of evolution
Yeah.
of the
How many
human brain.
emotions are there in humans' life?
That's a debatable topic, because a lot of scholars, they say that they probably boil it down to just four emotions, like sadness, anger, happy,
Yes.
and what, maybe something else. I don't know. I don't remember the name.
Disgusting and all. Disgust is also emotions, and your anxiety is also emotions.
Uh, yeah,
Yes,
maybe, I don't know.
disgust
Like,
like
it
you are
depends on.
feeling like, yeah, and awful moments like something like you are just listening something and you are feeling like okay, like you're getting shocked. Like, it's also emotions because it's related to you, you know. So because of that, you are expressing, you are giving your expression, and because of that, it's your emotion.
Yeah, I don't know if you can call anxiety an emotion. Uh, Anxiety is a bit more complex than that, I feel. It is uh, anxiety is kind of what do you say? It's much more complex because it involves a lot of overthinking, right?
Yeah,
Um, I don't know if you can call anxiety an emotion, but then I don't
yeah.
know.
I
Uh,
have a list of emotions. Wait. I am telling you. Yeah, this much emotion we have. It's 27 emotions. Add my next.
Anxiety, you can call anxiety an emotional response. Yeah, it's an
Hmm.
emotional response. Yes, not exactly an emotion.
Excitement is also emotions. Emotion.
Yeah, that is an emotion. Yes,
Yeah.
excitement is kind of an emotion.
Yes. And why do we feel disgust? Like what makes we feel disgusting?
Why do you feel disgusted?
Yes.
Why do you feel disgusted? Okay, I think we evolved the ability to feel disgust in order to avert certain dangers, right? So
Hmm.
maybe, in the wild, when we used to forage for foods, right? When our ancestors used to forage for
Yeah.
foods, you know, we have to realize we have to understand the difference between food and, you know, waste, human waste, right?
Hmm.
So otherwise, what will happen is we'll end up consuming human waste, right?
Okay.
I'm saying we have to understand the difference between waste, what is
Yeah.
waste and what is not waste, and what is
Hmm.
edible, right?
Yeah.
So I guess we evolved the ability to recognize the smell, the bad smell of waste, right, as
Hmm.
opposed to the good smell of food,
Yeah.
right? So we evolved that naturally, and then I guess associated with that, we have this emotion as well, disgust. So
Hmm.
whenever we come across something which is not good for us, we feel disgusted by it, probably, right? But then it can also evoke other complex emotions as well, right?
Yeah.
Maybe anger or fear.
And what's like if we watching something like something like someone is in trouble and we feel like we must help them. What makes them to help?
What makes him to help? Yes, yes. So I think I think the reality is that we are all social animals,
Hmm.
because well, we evolved from apes, right?
Yes.
And as apes, we used to live in groups
Hmm.
to protect ourselves from foreign dangers, right? From
Yes.
predators, right?
Yeah.
So we had to work together. So if you are in a tribe or a group, right, you have to work together
Hmm.
to ensure survival, right? To ensure survival and to, of course, proliferate yourself. That is to
Yeah.
spread your genes, right? To
Yes.
reproduce and to spread your genes to your future generations, right? To make more future generations, right? So I guess you could call, I mean, you could say that that sense of social belongingness, right,
Hmm.
was a necessity for survival,
Yeah.
right? So
Hey,
as a
does
result,
it mean that like we see um us in them? Don't you think that like we always help people who similar to us? Like I heard
yes,
this somewhere. Like,
hmm,
would you like to
yes,
explain it?
yes, I guess so. So we tend to see ourselves in others, right? That's how we feel. That's how we practice empathy, right? That's how we are. That's how we are empathetic beings, right?
Yes.
That's what distinguishes us from the rest of the animal kingdom,
Hmm.
right? Well, if you take aside, I mean, if you overlook uh, great apes like gorilla, orangutans, who
Hmm.
also show um, emotions, right, and sense emotions, right?
Yeah.
They are empathetic as well, great apes. Uh, but then, yeah, we are much more complex than them, right? So that's the difference. But anyway, your question was,
Yeah. Why we see we always help people um uh, who uh, who are similar to us.
was similar to us. Yes, yes. So I suppose whenever we see people who are similar to us, we understand their struggles, right?
Hmm.
Because we might have gone through a similar experience, right?
Hmm.
So, uh, and we must have learned through tens of thousands of years that helping others would also be beneficial for us, right? Because um, they also help us,
Yeah.
right? If
and
we help,
and why some of people do not want to help others because of their nature, or they actually are different in nature.
that might be due to a number of complex reasons. Maybe they must have had some traumatic experience in their childhood, which makes them detached from other people, right?
Okay.
Maybe, uh, yeah, that's in the realm of psychology,
Means
child
end of the
psychology.
day, our beliefs and our experiences and whatever happened with us, which change our beliefs, and we stop to help people, isn't it?
Maybe, maybe.
Okay. So helping people is good or bad?
I would say it's good for both. Both, it's beneficial for both the parties, right? It ensures survival of both.